Hello, Mayan. Good afternoon. Hello, Mayan. Good afternoon. Can you
Hello,
hear me?
teacher. Yes,
Great. Okay, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Nice. What's the weather today, Mayan?
I think it's rainy.
Oh, wow. That's really great because here in my place it is raining too. Okay, so I think summer is about to end because it's gonna be rainy season. Okay, when does the rainy season starts in Vietnam?
Mm, I think it start at uh April. Then
I mean, which month does the rainy season starts?
it start at Tuesday.
Oh, it started last Tuesday. So probably last week of June. That's gonna be the rainy season. Yeah, it's very similar to the Philippines. Okay, last week or third week of June, that's gonna be rainy season. Anyway, Mayan, we are now in Unit 2. It's all about discover yourself. What comes to your mind when you hear the phrase discover yourself, Mayan?
Mm, I think it's I know that but I don't know to say.
Pardon?
I don't know.
Pardon, Mayan?
I don't know that.
Ah, okay. You mean you don't know? It's all right because we're going to learn about it today. So when we say discover yourself, that means you're going to explore your identity. Like, who are you? What are the things that you like? What are your interests? What are the things that you don't like? What are you good at? Um, who are you when it comes to your character, like that. That is discover yourself. It's like you're going to understand your own values, identity, and interests. That is when we discover ourselves. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, Mayan. Do you know yourself already? Yes or no?
I think it's yes.
Of course. Okay, now let's look at the vocabulary in here. Listen and repeat. Strength.
Strength.
Great. Okay, what is strength, Mayan?
Mm, I think it's mm, I-
Pardon?
wait a minute.
Okay.
Thing is thing is I think it's some things of my stream, like some work I came to do.
Okay. Thank you for that one, Mayan. So when we say strength, okay, this could refer to the quality of how strong or the things that we are good at. Yes. For example, my strength is doing math. That means you are good at math. Okay. Well, you can also say, one of my strengths is public speaking. That means you are good when you speak in front of the crowd. Those are strengths. We could also say like strength refers to how someone can be physically strong, like that. So when we have strengths, that means those are our powers. Is that clear, Mayan?
Yes.
Great. Now I'm going to ask you, what are your strengths?
Mm, I think I cook it very well.
Pardon?
I think I cook very well.
Yeah, such as, for example, me. My strength is speaking in English. I'm good at English, like that. I'm good at cooking. I'm an
Yeah,
organized person, so those are my strengths. What about you, Mayan? What are your strengths?
I cooking it very well. Such
Okay,
a,
thank you for that. Now, next we have here weakness. If we have strength, we have weakness. So when we say weakness, okay, this is the opposite of strength. The things that you are not good at doing. For example, one of my weakness is drawing. I don't know how to dance, so I think dancing is my weakness. Yes, it's like you can do it, but you're not good at it. So those are your weakness. Okay, so what about you? What are some of your weaknesses, Mayan?
mm, I think I'm surprised so many.
Okay, thank you for that. Now, next we have here goal, goal of life.
Goal of life.
Very good. So, what do you mean by goal, Mayan?
Mm, I think have to. I think I have a test, but I think I have a math test, but my math is very not well.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a goal for a test.
Very good. So, what is your goal when it comes to your test?
Can you say yeah?
What is your goal to your test?
Things just study. Uh,
Ah, okay. You mean by studying, you can achieve your goals. Of course. Thank you for that one, Mayan. So, Mayan, in here, when we say goal, this refers to the achievement that somebody wants to pursue. Or this could also refers to the plans that we want to happen or that we want to achieve so that will be successful. Examples of goals are, I'm gonna lose weight. My goal in 6 months is to lose weight. Okay, then you can also write the things that you should do in order to reach your goal, which is to lose weight. Example, less rice, exercise regularly. So those two are just the two steps that we should do to achieve our goal, which is to lose weight. Does that make sense?
yes.
Very good. And in here, We have goal of life. Okay, can you please read the sample sentence here, Mayan?
Uh, my goal of life is to help as many people as possible.
Very good. So when we say goal of life, it refers to your own purpose. Okay, for example, what is your purpose here in the world? Okay, my goal is to teach students how to speak fluent in English or how to become better in English, like that. So it's like when we say goal of life, that is your purpose. Okay, that is only my goal as a teacher. But if I say my goal, like my personal goals, I want to become a billionaire. Okay, a billionaire is someone who has tons of money. Not just many, but a lot, more than a lot of money, like that. Okay, what about you, Mayan? What are your goals of life?
Mm, I think my goal of life is study.
Is to study. Very good. Finish study. After you finish study, find a job, do good in my job, request for promotion, like that, right? And of course, let's go to have a healthy and long life. Because all of our achievements would be useless if we are not healthy. And according to them, health is wealth, which is 100% true. Okay, now let's look at this. Listen and repeat. Extroverted.
Extroverted.
Nice. Okay, when we say extroverted person, this refers to the person who can socialize with others so well. They want to be with other people. They find it so boring if they spend alone. Okay, and when you are an extrovert person, you are a person who likes to be the center of attention. Okay. And of course, you like to talk a lot if you are an extrovert person. Compared to an introverted person, you are the person who is shy, who doesn't want to be around with people, who tends to be alone. But you know what's the good thing about introverted person? They also have strengths. They can keep your secret. They are good listeners. And they are trustworthy. Yes. Okay. And an introverted person is very good in writing too. It's just that when it comes to speaking, they're not good at it because they are shy in speaking in public. But an extrovert person, they like speaking in public. That's one of their strengths. Now, I'm going to ask you, Mayan, are you an introverted person or an extroverted person?
Since I'm behind that,
I'm sorry, you are?
since I'm wait a minute.
Maybe half introvert and half extrovert? Are you here in the middle?
Mm, yes.
Yes, I am also like
Mm,
that because half of me is introvert and half of me is also extrovert. Why can I say that? Because it depends to who I am with. If I'm with introverted people, I become a quiet person. But if I am with people who are sociable and who are funny, I become an extroverted person too. Yes. Okay. So, Mayan, let's look at this. Listen and repeat. Decisive.
decisive.
Great. Okay, now what do you mean by decisive?
Mm, I think it's some work when I know what's work is good for me and I need to choose that.
All right, thank you for that one. Okay, that is actually a good example. So when we say decisive, this refers to someone who can easily make decisions and the decisions that they make is the best for them. Okay. And even though that they are under a lot of pressures, they could still come up with a good resolution and decision to every problem. That's how a decisive person is. Okay, are you a kind of decisive person, Mayan?
Yes,
Very good. So what was the last decision that you've ever made in your life?
I think it's study.
Pardon?
I have a study.
Studying. Very good. Yeah, even right now, you entering our class in Zoom is already a decision that you made. Yeah, because you can actually choose not to join my class, but you entered. So that is actually you being decisive. Okay, but being a decisive person is more than that if you're gonna go deeper. Okay, now next we have here Frank.
Frank.
Okay, what do you mean if someone is very frank?
I think it's someone is very um I think someone is not beautiful and
That's right.
say that with him and say um you're not beautiful. It's a Frank.
Very good. Okay, that is absolutely right. So when you are a frank person, that means you are a straightforward in speech. Okay, even though that um you would hurt that person if you say this, you don't care because that's just how you are as a person. And I'm not saying that you are bad if you are a frank person. Actually, frank people are nicer than those people who would pretend to be nice in front of you, but at your back, they would talk behind you. Yes. So, yeah, it's so nice to be around with frank people because they are honest and they are very transparent to their feelings towards you. Okay, do you know someone who is frank, Mayan?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Do you know anyone who is very frank to you? Hello,
Mm,
Mayan? Hello. Hello,
um
Mayan.
hello.
Oh, there you are. I'm sorry because you were lost earlier. Okay, so anyway, we have here next ambitious.
Ambition.
One more ambitious.
Ambition.
Oh, this one. Look at this. Let me write it. We have here ambition. That is a noun. Ambition, noun. Okay, look,
Uh,
we have
uh,
ambitious.
Ambition.
Great. That becomes an adjective. Okay, when we are an ambitious person, okay, we have the strong desires and determination to succeed in life. Okay, if you are an ambitious person, you just aim for success. And failure is not in your vocabulary. Okay, but still, failure is part of success. Okay, so, Mayan, who is the most ambitious person that you know?
Mm, I I think it's my brother.
I'm sorry,
Mm,
you are
I
very
think
choppy,
it's
Mayan.
I think it's my brother.
Oh, your brother. What are his ambitions?
Mm, he he doing his homework. His his work is very well.
Very good, because he wants to be successful in doing his homework. Great. Okay, now next we have here confident.
Confident.
Great. So when you are a confident person, that means you have the self-assurance of yourself. You are self-assured person that you can do this and you believe in yourself. Okay, that's confident. Now, look, we have open-minded.
Open-minded.
Very good. What is an open-minded man?
And things when I doing homework with my friends and I have an ideas, then I say that with my friend.
Very good. Okay, that's right. Okay, when you're an open-minded person, that means you are willing to accept new ideas. Okay, and you like sharing opinions, your views, and beliefs to other people. And if they have opposite opinions as you do, it's okay for you because you learn from it and you are okay with hearing their own opinions too, because everyone has their own opinion and everyone has their own ideas. So it's very rare to find your perfect match who has the same values, ideas, beliefs, and opinions as you do. So we really have to be an open-minded person. Okay. Now next we have here creative.
Creative.
Great. What is creative, man?
The thing is, there's so many things are so special. I
Pardon?
think that I think is something is so special.
All right. Thank you for that one. Actually, creative refers to our ability on how we can come up with new ideas. Okay, we can come up with new ideas by using our imagination. Okay, if we use our imagination and the outcome of our imagination is good, then that means we are very creative. Or for example, if your teacher in school asks you to do a specific project in art, okay, and when you look at your art materials, you only have a paper, color, paintings, and construction paper or colored papers like that. So what are you gonna do with that? As a creative person, you can proceed with your project without buying new things. Okay, that is you being creative and of course resourceful. Okay, now next we have here patient. What is patient, man?
Um, the things when I'm with my friends or go to the cinema, but my friend is go too late and I'm will be
Very good example.
The
Thank you for
things
that, Mayan. Uh-huh.
and I'm really
You
I
are
mean if
choppy again,
I'm
Mayan.
really I am meaning I, I'm really I'm really to wait.
That's right. So if you are a patient person, you are willing to wait. And you are very calm and relaxed when you deal with delays or any stress or even difficulties with your life. You take it very calm. You don't easily get mad if you are a patient person. Now, next we have your optimistic. Say optimistic.
Uh,
Very good.
Optimistic.
Okay, when you are an optimistic person, that means you are the kind of person who thinks positively. Even in a bad situation, you can still see the good things about it. That's how optimist you are. That's how optimistic you are. Okay. Now, do you know anyone who is optimistic, man?
Um, thing is my mom.
Very good. Okay, what about you? Are
I
you
think
an
it's mom.
optimistic person?
I think it's yes.
Wow, very good, Mayan. That's really great. Now, next we have your pessimistic. Pessimistic.
Pessimistic.
Very good. By looking at this picture,
Pessimistic.
what is pessimistic?
I think it's opposite the optimistic.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Okay. So, in other words, if you would define pessimistic, what is it?
Mm, I think it's a have a bad thinking.
Wow,
Very
great,
sad.
Mayan. Okay, can you give me an example of a pessimistic person? Don't mention his or her name, but just the situation and how did that person react on that situation?
Mm, I think in my study, some student are had a bad thinking. It's just very sad all day.
Oh, yes, that's right. And of course, if something bad happened just for a day, it makes them very sad. And even tomorrow, they are still sad. That's how they think because they focus on the negative things. For example, if you have plans and they would all say like, oh, don't go there because that's very dangerous. Or if you have some things that you want to do that you think are best for you, and they would still think like, oh, don't do this one because you will fail, blah, blah, blah. That's how negative they are. Okay. Next, we have in here. Oh, wow, we're done. So, do you have any questions, Mayan, with all the vocabulary?
Yeah.
Do you have any question?
No.
Not. Okay, so in here, let's look at this part two. I want you to look and read. And we're going to discuss some words that are in here.
Uh, my name is Peter, and I am uh, 20.
Hello, Mayan. I cannot hear you. Hello, Mayan. Can you hear me? All right, so you are back. Can you hear me? Hello, Mayan. Can you hear me? Hello, Mayan.
Yes.
All right, there you are. Now let's continue. I want you to look and read. My name is Peter and I am 27 years old.
I am work as a salesman for a national company. I am introverted. I like to say a lot. If I am shyly go, I don't my friends trust me a lot. I am ready. I have some strange things am. I believe I can achieve things I want easily in some weak times I or make this according to or emotional thinking reasonable reasons. Moreover, I am very frank. It sometimes hurt others. My goal of life is to become a successful and useful person. I really want to earn a lot of money. To earn money, I am willing to work hard. I can work up to 12 hours a day. However, I am not mm, materialistic, but realistic.
Very good. Thank you so much for reading this one, Mayan. Okay, I'm sorry if I cannot correct some of your of some of the words that you might mispronounce because you are very choppy. Okay, but it's all right. The good thing is you finished reading it. So, Mayan, do you have any question about the words in here?
Yes.
Okay, so what are those?
I think it's the word as seven. I don't know to.
Oh, you mean this one?
Yes.
Okay, say salesman.
Salesman.
Very good. Okay. So in here, when you are a salesman, you are the person, okay, that is in charge of selling things. Or you work in a company and your position is a salesman. Okay, a salesman are very good in talking until they would make some sales for their company. For example, I want to buy a television. I would go to the mall, okay, and I would talk to their salesman. And the salesman is very good at talking and they would recommend something. They will have a sales talk on me. Okay, their goal is to have sales and for you to buy. That is a salesman. Or let's just say that a salesman, okay, someone whose job would sell products and of course they would target their potential customers. For example, if I want to buy something, okay, then the salesman could sense that I want to buy something, they would try to talk to me so that they can make sales. That is what a salesman is. Okay, so any more question, Mayan? Any question?
No, I don't have a question.
Great. Okay, I have a question for you. What do you mean by thinking reasonably?
I think it's things of wait a minute. I know that. Wait
That's
a
all right.
minute.
It's all right. So when we say thinking, when you are thinking reasonably, that means you are using or you are thinking logically. Okay, and you try to evaluate the situations and make a good judgment that is not biased like that. You even have evidence to your supports if you think reasonably. And of course, when we think reasonably, we try to avoid being a biased person. That is that is the definition of thinking reasonably. Okay, so anyway, since you don't have more questions in here, let's proceed with this one. What is Peter's job, Mayan?
Is silent salesman
Very good. What is his personality?
or is a salesman?
Nice. What's his
Mm,
personality?
wait a minute.
Okay.
Uh, he is very introverted. He like to stay alone, and he often shy.
Very good. Thank you for that one, Mayan. Okay, anyway, Mayan, it's already time, so we will just end here. Okay, so thank you so much for joining our class today. I hope you learned something. Have a great day and see you on Saturday. Bye bye, Mayan.